Peace, you know what it is, a decent bishop chilling. I wanted to talk with you about something that I think is one of the biggest lies or misconceptions. Lie isn't the right word. Misconceptions in the modern era of jiu-jitsu. And that is this idea that there is like a civil war between the gi and the no-gi players. I don't believe it's real. I don't think it's ever been real. And I think it's actually a distraction from the essence of jiu-jitsu itself. So, as I've explained before, I started way back in the day at Half Gracie Mountain View, right? And um, later I went on to Charles and I got my blue belt from Charles. But what I want to tell you is this whole thing about this gi and no gi and the gi sucks and it's bad and it's all about no gi, whatever. Let me tell you some fundamental realities about this so-called civil war. It's not real. It's not real. What I mean by when I was training with Half, when I was training with Charles, neither one of them frowned on no gi, right? But the gi is the foundation. It is the tradition. It is how people start. That's fine. I know times change, whatever. Okay? Not a problem. But I think when you look at how we used to train back then, you would start in the gi. If you showed promise and he thought that you were taking things serious, you would start, I'm talking about Half, would start getting you to do more no gi, maybe after class, right? And then if you showed some promise with that, then okay, if this person is serious about trying to get into the cage or Half thought you had potential, then that's what it would be. In the early days, I don't even think people remember really like Mark Lehman, and some of those dudes out of Vegas, Cobra Kai, like they were really dope. Like I know there's a TV show called Cobra Kai, but if you ain't knowing, Vegas Ben had a team called Cobra Kai with some straight killers from way back, okay? And I'm 99% sure they come out of the Carlson lineage, right? But like, he's the first person that I really remember started kicking the no gi push. And then I think I always thought, even when I was into the gi heavily, that because of American wrestling, that it was kind of inevitability, right? And so that kind of started. And then obviously Eddie Bravo, who I've also known from way back. What's up, player? How you living? He started making a push. And I think that made people think that they had to choose. But the one thing that I remember from Charles and Half is that you never had to choose because in essence, it's all jujitsu. It's all jujitsu. The only thing that really changes are the grip entries that initiate whatever you really try to go after. There's no civil war. You don't have to choose between gi and no gi. I think the gi is not only tradition. I think the gi keeps you more creative because there's more places to grab and consider, right? I also think that there's this other thing where, oh, you don't have a bathrobe on when you roll, bro. You don't have a bathrobe on, bro. Okay, well, the reality is this. None of us that are watching this, none of us that may ever watch it or won't watch it, will ever be in control of what you're wearing when someone wants to fight you. You'll never be in control of what you're wearing when the situation gets supremely real. So, on one hand, you got guys that are like, you have to train virtually naked. No, you have to train in pants and a long jacket. You're not in control. There's wisdom in both. There's wisdom in both. You're not in control of what situation you're in. You're not in control of what you're wearing when it pops off. And a lot of times, to be frank, people who train in the gi, they go no gi. And what happens? They're trying to reset because they're like, well, there's no collar, there's no sleeve, bing, 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 or there's no collar, there's no sleeve, and then they get taken down, and it's all problematic, right? Conversely, no-gi guys, yeah, I just roll no-gi, bro. Hey, why don't you put this on real quick? And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you just putting them out. Here's the deal. You should love jiu-jitsu so much that none of it matters. I don't care where it comes from. Oh, that's 10th Planet? Sick. I'm into it. Oh, that's from Dagestan? Sick. I'm into it. Oh, that's from Brazil? That's Carlson's move? Sick. I'm into it. I'm into all of it. And if you really love the essence of this sport, you won't let that chattering like get in the way of your pursuit of the higher essence of as much jiu-jitsu as you can get into. Now, some people already know, I just really love the gi. That's fine. Other people like, I just really love no-gi, and that's fine. But don't let yourself get dragged into like a fake civil war, right? Between people who are really just trying to like sell DVDs and sell seminars. Because it's all beautiful. It all matters. You matter. and stay strong. Happy grappling. You know what it is.